Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Health First Freelancer. My name is Amanda, and I'm your OG Health First Freelancer. And this is a follow-up video to my previous video about high-dose vitamin D. In case you missed it, that video was all about the high-dose vitamin D protocol I did to completely shift my health and transform my mental health, especially in the span of 2 weeks. A lot of you left some very nice comments on that video, and you shared your experience taking vitamin D as well. So now I want to get into what came next. Let's talk about it. Okay, so as a quick recap, and as I just mentioned, I took 50,000 IUs of vitamin D for 2 weeks as the initial step in my healing protocol for chronic Lyme disease and ulcerative colitis. If you want the full details, the full story, go ahead and watch the previous video, but for now, that's all the setup you need to know for this video. So first up, I did continue taking vitamin D. However, I lowered my dose and I switched to a liquid form like this one. And this one does have D3 and K2, by the way, just in case you were wondering. And basically, since that high dose protocol, I've done a maintenance dose of 5,000 IUs per day. Sometimes I will increase it to 8,000 or 10,000 IUs per day, depending on the season, if it's winter, or if I'm sick, or if I feel like I'm getting a cold. But for the most part, I stick to that 5,000 IUs daily dose. And I've been doing that pretty consistently since 2019. So going on 7 years now. Yeah, I've found that that is a good dose for me to maintain that high, mid to high range of vitamin D levels and get all of the benefits that I'm used to. And I feel like that pretty much covers the whole vitamin D topic, but if you guys have other questions that I have not already answered, please leave them in the comments and I will address that in another video. So the next thing I did on my healing journey with guidance from my naturopathic doctor was start a medication called low-dose naltrexone, or LDN for short. Now, naltrexone is actually a medication that is typically used for opioid addiction in much, much higher doses, like 50 to 100 milligram doses. But in low doses, it's been found to be very helpful for autoimmune conditions and chronic pain. And by low dose, I mean the typical dose for LDN is only 4.5 milligrams, but the range can go from maybe 3 milligrams to a little bit higher, up to 6 milligrams. And the primary way it works is by increasing endorphins in the body. So it blocks certain receptors, which means there's more circulating endorphins. And that really helps lower inflammation in the body. It helps regulate the nervous system. It helps reduce pain. And it's been found to be very helpful for a lot of different chronic conditions. For me, what that meant in practice was the ulcerative colitis flare that I'd been having for 9, maybe almost 10 months prior to that stopped almost immediately once I started LDN and once I got to my most effective dose, which was actually 4 milligrams in the morning and 1.5 milligrams at night. I'll talk a little bit more about why I do that split dose in a little bit. But I think LDN had an amazing effect on my gut. It allowed my gut to heal. It lowered inflammation, systemic inflammation that had been raging throughout my body, particularly in my gut. And it, similar to the vitamin D, it also boosted my mental health even more, and particularly my motivation. So I thought for a long time that actually LDN, the mechanism of LDN was around dopamine, because dopamine is the neurotransmitter for motivation. But for whatever reason, for me, LDN really helped me get motivated to do work again, and in this case, actually find a job, and just helped me feel like life was easier to do, if that makes sense. I think also it probably helped my adrenals kind of come back online and turn back on fully after being so stressed and so sick for a really long time. So for me, LDN has acted as an immune modulator and an anti-inflammatory and an antidepressant. Pretty impressive. And I've had almost zero side effects. The only significant side effect reported for LDN is sleep disturbance and insomnia and crazy dreams. I did have crazy dreams in the beginning when I first started taking LDN, and you're typically supposed to take it at night. But after a while, I could not take how intense these dreams were every single night. So my doctor cleared it for me to take a larger dose in the morning and then just a very small dose at night. So 4 milligrams in the morning and 1.5 milligrams at night. That has been what's worked for me ever since. And again, if you're interested in a full video about my experience with LDN, maybe diving into a bit more research around it, that would be interesting to me. So if that'd be interesting to you, let me know in the comments and I will add that one to the queue. The next habit or routine, I guess, I started doing to continue to improve my health was walking every day. So when I was really, really sick with chronic Lyme disease and this ulcerative colitis flare, I could barely move. I could barely sit up straight for an extended period of time. So once I started feeling better, I knew right away I had to start moving again, and walking was the easiest and lowest barrier to entry for me to start doing that again. And at first it was only a few minutes at a time, maybe even just doing like laps of the driveway. And then it was a 10-minute walk around the block once or twice, then 20 minutes, and so on until I was, walking for 45 minutes to an hour at a time. And this slowly helped my muscles regain strength. And also, as an added bonus, this was still the middle of the summer, so I was getting even more vitamin D by walking outside in the summer sunshine. Which goes to say, if you don't want to supplement vitamin D, but you still want to be intentional about improving your vitamin D levels, I highly recommend going for a daily walk in the morning or early afternoon when you have the best quality sunshine for your body to absorb and create vitamin D in the skin. That would be the best time to do it. And that is totally 100% free. It just depends, of course, on where you live, what time of year is it, can you go outside safely and, walk around for at least 15 or 20 minutes without sun protection. So there's a lot of factors involved, but obviously that is the optimal way to boost your vitamin D levels if you can. All right, the next thing I did was start a vitamin B complex like this. This one is from Pure Encapsulations, and I've been using this one pretty consistently for the last probably 3 or 4 years now. But this was something that my ND also recommended based on my labs at the time and being a bit low in vitamin B12. People with gut issues as well are notoriously deficient in the B vitamins because they can't absorb them as well if their gut is super inflamed. In the case of ulcerative colitis or Crohn's, actually, there's ulcers, so it's much harder to absorb. But anyway, my ND recommended a B complex instead of just vitamin B12 because the Bs work together in the body, and if you supplement too much of one of them, it can end up depleting the others, and they really work best when they're all together. So that was the reasoning behind a B complex versus a single B12 supplement. And I found that the B complex really helped with my energy levels as well, and helped me be able to do longer periods of sustained work, which in this case was computer work, actually looking for a job. And then once I had my job, it was a lot of looking at a screen, and I was a proofreader. So it was a lot of kind of focused, brain intensive work. And I think the B complex really helped me with that, and still helps me to this day in my work as a copywriter. So yeah, I take one of these almost every single day, and I have found in the couple of occasions that I've tried to go off of it for a while, I've definitely noticed a decrease in my overall energy. So that is what has worked for me. Okay, so those were 4 things I did after taking high dose vitamin D. Another thing that I didn't actually do was take a magnesium supplement, which now that I'm looking back on it is kind of crazy. I don't remember my ND prescribing a magnesium, or maybe he did and I just didn't choose to invest my money in that particular supplement yet. But if I was doing this over, I definitely would add a magnesium, either a magnesium glycinate, or I've also had good success in the past with magnesium malate. Magnesium glycinate is a little bit more relaxing. It calms your nervous system a little bit more. Magnesium malate is actually a bit more of the opposite. It energizes you, so I would take that in the morning. But either way, I would definitely add a magnesium supplement. There's also, magnesium combo supplements with a few different forms if you want to cover all of your magnesium bases. But yeah, looking back, I can't believe I wasn't taking magnesium. It's important for so many things, especially for gut motility, which I was having a significant problem with back then, constipation. So adding magnesium would have made a lot of sense, and that's what I would do if I were doing this over again today. So all of this got me back to a place where I was at least functioning on a daily basis. I could do basic tasks around the house, but I still wasn't really out in the world living my normal life. And then I started doing frequency medicine treatments to really target Lyme disease and the different co-infections like Babesia, Bartonella, Epstein-Barr virus, etc., etc. There are a lot of them, but I started doing those treatments to really hone in on these infections, and that's when things really, really started to improve. But I think that is probably a story for another time. And that's it. Those were my next steps after doing high dose vitamin D. I went to a maintenance dose of vitamin D of 5,000 IUs daily. I started taking low dose naltrexone, which really helped with my ulcerative colitis flare and also general mental health and motivation. I started walking every day, which rebuilt some of the muscle I had lost from being so sedentary for a long time. And also, I think probably improved my mental health even more as well. And I started taking a B complex, which helped increase my energy and help me get back into doing some focused work and get back into regular life. So thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, I would appreciate it if you gave this video a like and share it with someone who could use some inspiration on their own health journey. I will also leave links to any of the products I mentioned in the description below. And other than that, I'll catch you guys next time. Bye!